I've been working on my ceramic collection for about a year now, and I'm finally close to launching. This collection is really inspired by light, it's really inspired by functional design, and also I wanted people to have decorative objects in their home, but also functional objects. This piece is a mix between terracotta clay and white stoneware clay, and a lot of the pieces in this collection have this quality to them where there's a marbling of the clay, and you can see the different clay types really like gelling together and creating their own kind of pattern and texture as well. And this is one of the pieces that I really want to keep pretty much mostly unglazed. Once it's fired completely, it's going to be much darker. You're going to be able to see the marbling more richer. And even though I will be glazing this, I will probably just glaze it in the center. And this is like a candle holder or even a light holder, but it's something that, you know, is a little bit more flexible than the other pieces. Then there is this piece, which is a wall hanging. It's a little bit more simple, and I basically used the slab technique when I was creating this, but here again you can see the different clay types working together, and I think it's really beautiful, a really beautiful simple piece. Another candle holder, a tea light candle holder where the tea light will go here in the center. I definitely want to play around with the glaze a little bit more. Maybe covering the parts where you can see the white clay coming through so that the terracotta can also like really have its moment. I got one piece glazed already, finalized. I'll show you a little sneak peek just so that you can see how the glaze interacts with the marbled clay types. This collection is also inspired by nature. Nature forms a big part of my practice. This piece doesn't really have that much of a clay mix between the two clay types. It is mostly terracotta, so it will be a lot darker. And I really want to kind of play with the intensity of the iridescent glaze that I'm using for this collection with this piece, because it's a piece that can stand on its own, but it also will be a little lamp as well. It will have a connection to a cord and have a handle shape bulb, so you won't be able to see the bulb as it's small, but this can be something that can stand somewhere and still hold its own whether it's lit or not. And finally, we have the piece that is already glazed. It hasn't been assembled. This is a lamp base, but it has the most beautiful finish. It's so much better in person. It just makes me so happy how beautiful it is. You can really see the carving into the clay, which reveals the terracotta and the stoneware mix. But then on top, I have put a very iridescent glaze, which really interacts with the terracotta in an interesting way and creates this blue-like finish. So it is quite a drastic change, and that's why I like ceramics a lot, because throughout each process, literally from the moment you have the clay in your hands to the end product, it's a complete transformation. And I really enjoy that aspect of seeing something really change without my control.